Hi guys, dream bathroom. Yes, there's 4 bathrooms in this property. Definitely one of the nicest bathrooms we're ever going to make. We are about in the middle of the progress. We have all the structure done and plumbing and all the rest of it. We're starting on the microcement next week. The floor is tiled. Let me quickly show you. The floor is tiled. In the shower. All of this vanity unit here, as you see on the drawing, all of this is going to be in microcement, and then we're gonna build oak cabinet. I'm just gonna slide it under. It's a really nice concept, very nice design. As you've seen in my previous videos, the shadow gap detail around the door frames, all of this is going to be microcemented. But before you see the end, let's go back to the beginning and let me show you what we had to go through to come to this stage. We've taken over this project after a bunch of budgets and it wasn't fun to work on, but we're nearly there, yes, and it's looking good, and I'll show you now in stages, every single step by step, every single layer, how we've done these bathrooms and until they micro-cemented and installed with a second fixed plumbing and all the furniture. So they've built the wall so badly that all of this part is bonding, and then this thinner part is multi-finish plaster. But this is how badly. I can't believe this. This is crazy. We're ripping all of this out. We're gonna replace it with a hardy backup here. But anyway, like we're doing here, this is all cementatious board. These are the shower controls, nicely drilled. Everything is spot on. Shower head. That's the proper way of doing it. There will be a freestanding bath there. Yeah, this is the right way. Now this is all leveled, it's all plumb, square. You know, it's gonna be bang on. Working later on a surface like this, it will be an absolute pleasure. This way. By the way, the joist work wasn't like that. We've been packing it all up and adding bits of timbers to make it flat. Otherwise, under it was very bad. And this is the master Derek. He's the one that built it. Yeah, people like this are like gold dust. Anyway, we're getting there. Slowly. I'm going to show you is how to tank a bathroom step by step, and how to prepare it for micro-cementing, because that's what the finish is going to be. The floor is going to be tiled on this bathroom, and then the rest of it will be all in micro-cement. We're also going to build furniture, like vanity unit, that will be covered in micro-cement as well. So that's a very interesting project. Concept. Let me quickly just explain one more thing here. So as I explained in the previous videos, the reason why we've got the hole in the ceiling is because the glass is going to go into the wall, and then it will disappear in the floor, in the tiles, and then there again in that channel it will disappear in there, and it will disappear in the ceiling as well. And then all around the ceiling and the wall we're going to have a 3mm shadow gap everywhere. So it's a very interesting concept. It's the first time I'm doing this. It's nice. I like it. And as you see, we just run the waterproofing tape all the internal corners to start with, to tank the bathroom. This would be the first step always. That's a bit of a vulnerable point because we've got the channel, and that's what I'm going to use flexible membrane here. And this is how you tank the internal corners. It's very simple. You apply wall tile adhesive and waterproofing tape. You can purchase that tape anywhere, any tiling shop, even in Selco, Tops House, anywhere. And you just press it in nicely, make sure you push all the air out, and you go all over all the internal corners, adhesive tape, that's it, done. This place where the glass is going to go all the way around, it's quite vulnerable in terms of potential leaking, because there's nothing behind that timber there. That's it. That's the open wall. So there'll be a shadow gap between the glass and the microcement from there and from here. So obviously the shadow gap will be siliconed, but still. So I'm using this tanking kit and simply just brush in. It's quite a thick solution. Probably have to paint it like 2 or 3 times, and that will do the trick. And after I do the for the trimming goes on flexible adhesive as well. So this whole channel will be filled with adhesive anyway. But I always like to take all these extra precautions, because once it's done, it's done. I can never come back here and fix the problem. The glass will be siliconed in, everything will gonna be really, like, you know, done for long term. There'll be no way to dismantle the glass and start working on any of those details later. So it's now or never. So I rather take my time, you know, do it properly, get it all nicely waterproofed before I do anything else. You know, it's only an extra bit of time and material, but at least I know that there's no way this is ever gonna leak. That's it. Look, see I've got that gap there? That needs sorting. That's too big of a gap. So I'm gonna use some bandage. I'll show you in a minute. I'll bandage it, and then I'll use this tanking kit again, and that should nicely do the trick. Yeah. So I got a bit of bandage in the channel, cover it nicely. This is actually a fiberglass roofing bandage that I'm using. I found that very useful. It's this one from, oh, what happened to the camera here? Yeah. It's this one here, that whole big roll. I use this on the cracks, on internal walls. It's much thinner than fiber tape. When it mixes with filler, it goes really nice and thin. And that's just from Curate, from Selco, you buy that. It's a big reel, 100 meter, no, 300 meter reel. Anyway, but you see how nicely this works. I use this in so many different places, honestly, and always, yeah. Now this is nicely. Now that crack that was there, it's gone now, because this tape is holding it. Just knit it all up a bit. Make sure there's no folds, and this one here. That's it, that gap is now waterproofed, and yeah, as I said, you know, it's better to take some extra time and do things properly from the very beginning, later you have no problems and you can sleep easy, and you know that when someone's having a shower here, it's not gonna leak floor below. And same here on the floor. We've got these gaps, and I don't want to just silicone these gaps. That's not enough in my opinion, siliconing things. So I'm gonna create this. I'm gonna use the very same principle that I used while doing the gap on the wall. And that way, I know that the tape that I'm using gives that little bit of body structure to this gap. So I've done this whole line, and that line is flexible, it's sealed off, and even if the shower tray moves independently away from the floor, it still has that flexibility because the material that we're using is super flexible. And by the way, the material this is just a basic tanking kit. Came with the shower tray. So this part is done. It's a simple brushwork. All the channels in the wall are waterproof now, and so is the gap between the floor and the shower tray as well. Now we're installing the chrome trims. They are not going to be visible. They are only 12mm deep, just to house the glass. We are gluing them in first, and once the glue is set off, we will then drill some holes and put some screws through as well. In normal case scenario, in a traditional way of doing bathrooms, you would tile the walls, tile the floor, then you would install the glass, and then you will see all your trims, whether they chrome, brass or black or whatever you're gonna go for. In this case, we are creating the shadow gap effect, and the glass is basically disappearing in the wall, in the ceiling and in the floor. So in the floor, we will tile up to the glass, leaving 3mm shadow gap, and you will not see the trim. In the wall, we will micro cement up to the glass as well, leaving the 3mm shadow gap. And in the ceiling, we will plaster up to the glass, leaving the 3mm shadow gap. It's a very interesting concept, very clean looking, very nice. And at the end of this video, you will see how nice it looks. It's really, really nice. After this step, I sealed off and taped all the joints, which was totally unnecessary. It was wasted time, as the entire wall was later meshed and base coated. So this step was unnecessary. I've done that because initially I was going to use cement-based product, and sealing joints in that system was a must. Later we found this company online called Cloudy Cemento. Their product was resin-based, and sealing the joints was not necessary. They came and even installed the product for us. All the details for that company are in the video description. The plywood floor has been primed with the SBR primer. Now we are pre-cutting the decoupling membrane. Decoupling membrane, it's a must when tiling a floor. It almost works as a suspension, makes everything flexible, prevents the tiles from popping off or cracking. We will install the mat on a 6mm bed of adhesive. We will then press it down with roller to squeeze all the air out and get good bonding. time to fit the glass. The glass has been supplied and fitted by Euro Windows. I highly recommend the company. A bunch of really nice guys. All the details in the video description. We kicked off with the bathrooms. We're tiling the floors first, and then after the floors are completed, we will then apply the microcement. I hope this is a good moment to ask you for a massive favor. If you could subscribe to my channel, that would mean the world to me. It really helps my channel to grow and reach out to more potential clients. Thank you very much. In the meantime, we are starting on the microcement. This is the tester for the client. We're gonna do 4 different types of finishes. Same color, just different finish. 4 different stages. This is this is the primer, and this is the first base coat. Let me quickly show you what's happening in the bathrooms. So this is the first coat, the base coat. It's been done all over, and we've built this vanity here. So the vanity also going to be micro-cemented with this fancy access panel here for the plumbing. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Shallow gaps, obviously. Shallow gaps in the glass. The glass disappears in the ceiling, in the wall, and in the floor as well. So this is quite cool. I like this. Just starting on the micro-cement base coat. Let me quickly show you.
Położyłem ten, po co tam zbiorę.
Company. So this was the base coat. After the base coat, they're gonna put the final top coat and then the sealer. Another little bathroom in micro cement. So both is working very, very hard. We are micro cementing the carpet as well. So very interesting. There'll be a nice little mirror here, little sink. There'll be a folding shower door here. All the shower controls are there. Yeah, looking good. And this is the plant room, space for washing machine and a tumble dryer. And we've got this whole thing built of MDF here as well. Cupboard and some bit of worktop. And this is also getting micro cemented, the whole thing. I forgot to mention that lead. This lead, it's an access panel for the system, and all of this is in micro cement, and it's wrapped around with brass trim. So I have to create a jig, cut that out, and then I don't know how am I gonna do this, but anyway, that is the plan. This procedure was extremely time consuming. Lots of little holes, screws, countersunk in them, but it was worth it in the end. Looks absolutely amazing. I had to do 4 of those leads. I managed to drill through my hand in that process, so in a second you'll see lots of droplets of blood on the bench. Now let me show you the finished bathrooms. Ensuite bathroom, you kind of walking through the wardrobe into the bathroom. And then you got this lovely, decent size ensuite bathroom. Again, the walls are micro cemented, cloudy cemento. The details in the description. The joinery here also done by Craftworks, manufactured and installed by them. All the rest of it, all the background, tiling, plumbing, everything. We've done it as Yes Construction. Oh, hello. Yeah, and again, no chrome trims or any trims around the glass. Glass is going into the ceiling, inside of the wall, and inside of the floor as well. So there's no any trimming. So all of this was a lot of work. Most people, when they look at stuff like that, they don't understand how difficult it is to do stuff like this and to achieve such a clean and neat look. Yeah, so this is really nice bathroom, and it's, as I said, it's nicely connected with the ensuite bedroom. And another bathroom. Size-wise, the bathroom is almost the same as the one floor below, but slightly different orientation. Micro cement again, cloudy cement for micro cement, and Craftworks for the joinery here. If you go to my channel and there's a playlist, the Nightmare Project, you'll see what we had to do with the bathrooms to make them look like this. It was an absolute nightmare. Everything was falling apart in here. There's a steel beam here that goes across for the loft conversion, and even that wasn't bolted. It was just resting there. It was crazy. Honestly, every single aspect of this job we had to spend so much time fixing it all. Even like little details of there's a brass trim here. I've done this personally, made a template and made these covers for the access for the tank, and they're supposed to be in the same shape as the basin here, and it's all plated with brass, solid brass. It's like every 2 centimeters that tiny little screw, and holding the brass into the moisture resistant from the air, and then later it was micro-cemented. Yeah, a lot of little fancy details, and all of that took so much time, and that's why the job took so long. And but generally we are very happy. The client is extremely happy and very satisfied with the workmanship in here. Along the way we discovered so many problems, structural problems. None of the walls were standing straight, and with all these shadow details that we have. The shadow gap detail is absolutely everywhere. There is no architraves in this house whatsoever. The walls need to be straight because obviously the frame I manufactured, made and installed all these frames, and I've personally done all the shadow gapping in here. There's a rebated frames as well. All of this, see this shadow gaps. All of this was extremely time consuming. And this is the final little bathroom downstairs. That's gonna be the guest bathroom. Everything is micro-cemented in here, including the cupboard. I think it looks pretty awesome like that. Just blends in with the walls. It's really nice. There's supposed to be a glass panel near the shower, but then we in the end decided just to leave it open. More of like a walk-in wet room without the glass. And we'll see how that works. If it starts damaging the wood and stuff, then we might have to come back and fit another glass there, but we'll see. Now let me show you some shots from the entire job. This is it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like the final outcome and that the video was informative. See you on my next one. Bye for now.